Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So how do you usually practice to playing a keyboard?
I usually practice with my teacher in my home.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to MTsB channel. My name is Chacha
And my name is Narita,
and we are both from 9.5.
as today's podcaster.
So Narita, how are you today?
I'm really well, thank you. So, today we're going to discuss and talk about an animal disease. Chacha, do you know which kind of animal disease that we're going to talk about?
Of course, it's foot and mouth disease or FMD, right?
Yes, that's right. So, FMD or foot and animal disease is a disease that caused by a type of virus from eps78. This disease attacks farm animals or cattle, especially cows and goats.
And you may ask, where did this disease actually came from? Well, this disease came from the opening of animal imports by Indonesia. It is no secret that our country is very active in importing farm animals such as cows and goats.
uh, uh, Most people also underestimate this disease because the fact that this disease is not contagious to human, but this disease is very dangerous for animals because it can reduce their qualities of health, even causing a death.
Yeah, that's right. So, if there are any symptoms in animals such as excessive saliva production or hypersalivation, decreased appetite or anorexia that causes permanent weight loss, and even in young animals, it is best to immediately consult the authorities.
There's also an incubation period. In this period, which is the day 1 until the day 14, the animals will get the symptoms until the infection has ended. This virus also can survive in dairy products.
Wait, even in dairy products, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
So this disease must be really dangerous and spread quicker than I thought.
Yeah, it's really dangerous, isn't it? The government, as we know that, they have attempted to minimize the spreading of this disease. They have vaccinated the cattle, also giving medicines, but farmers also could prevent by some of these methods.
Yeah, that's right. There are in total of 3 ways of preventing the transmission and spread of FMD virus. First thing first is good biosecurity, which means any contaminated items must be disposed immediately. To decrease the transmission rate of FMD virus, since this disease is very contagious. Second is cage biosecurity, or disinfecting cages and equipment after in use. In this case, cage become an easy place for virus to spread. Disinfecting is an effective way to eliminate or decrease the amount of virus. And the last but not least is farm employee biosecurity. Farm employee also play an important role of preventing the transmission and spread of FMD virus. So, employee must enter the disinfectant spray room before and after being in contact with an animal. It is also recommended for employee to change into full clothes with uniforms, boots, and masks before entering the cage.
Moving on, here are some ways how animals could get affected by this disease. First, direct contact. For example, among cattle, they got skin touch or saliva. Second is leftover foods from the infected animals. And third, or the last, is indirect contact. For example, transportation that carried cages of animals that have the virus on it. This disease is not just affected the citizens or farmers, but it also affected the economic of Indonesia. The national income has decreased because the lack production of cattle or livestock. For example, this year at Adha, there were a lot of animals that got affected, so people tend to think before purchasing animals. Also, dairy products.
Okay, so that's why it spread so quickly, isn't it?
Yes.
So yeah, I think it's the end of our discussion today.
That's all from us.
Thank you and
Sorry for every mistake that we made. Thank you.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Have a nice day.